Hey man, say man, the boy Rell to Rell, make sure y'all get y'all tickets for that SCATPACK wide body, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, join up, and let's keep this thing going, man. First off, today, man, we're going down here to Allstate Transmission. Going down here to my guy Matt. Honestly, bro, I know a lot of people want me to just take my cars here, take them there, take them here, take them there to get fixed. But some stuff I off experience, I be knowing exactly what be wrong with my vehicles and stuff. Like the other day I was trying to get the Cutlass ran and it was a fail. It was an epic fail. I mean, honestly, I know that it's the fuel pump. It's not getting fuel because the actual fuel filter that I got in between the actual line that goes up into the carburetor is bone dry, and it won't fill with no type of gas, no nothing. So no gas can come out the carburetor unless some fuel is getting up to the carburetor, and the car is not going to fire over. That's why when I put the gas in it, it cranks right up. So that means that it's getting all the spark that it needs. It's just not getting fuel. Now, you guys, I know a lot of people be saying, hey, we hear this, we hear that, but that's not my fuel pump. You know, only fuel pump that you hear like that is an electric fuel pump. That's it. You don't hear manual fuel pumps. I have a manual fuel pump on my motor. That means once the lifter and the rocker arm, all of that, I mean, not the lifter, but the rocker arm, once the rocker arm hits the, dang, I forgot what the rocker arm's hitting the push rods. That's what they call push rods. So the push rod actually pushes the lever on the pump, and that what keeps the pump going. So when that pump goes out, it will not pump nothing into the carburetor. So that is the issue that I am having. And I know that if I have to take that pump off, it's going to be a pain to get another pump in. So majority of the time, what people usually do, they usually on the old school, they usually remove the manual fuel pump. Now me, I struggled with doing it on my box Chevy that I had, and it was a pain in the tail because of the bracket kit that they had on the motor, on the front of the motor. So I couldn't actually put the bolt in there to hold the push rod up. And if you can't hold that push rod up, you got to keep pushing it up with your finger, or you got to get some needle nose pliers and push it up there, and then you can end up cutting your finger and all that stuff trying to get it back in, just to get the new fuel pump back in there. So I was trying to dodge that whole thing of removing the manual fuel pump, but it seems like I will have to. And that's something that I'm not scared of, because you guys don't know, man, I actually fix on my own cars. Like, I know how to get cars running. I know about distributor caps. I know about tune-ups. I know about everything that can keep a car from cranking. I know how to turn it over to see if the motor is seized by the crank. And it's a lot, y'all. I'm really smart when it comes to these cars. It's just hard for me to work on cars because I get frustrated, and majority of the time I get frustrated because I have to run to the store a million times to get the right tools. Now, that's one of my biggest downfalls, I can say, is I don't invest into a lot of tools. I get the tools that I think I'm gonna need on an everyday basis, but when you're doing certain jobs, man, you need certain tools, and sometimes that's where my luck runs out at. Trying to have the right tools there when I need them, you know. So like I say, you know, I'm gonna get it running, I'm gonna get it driving and everything. I know how to do tune-ups, I know how to do this, I know how to do that, but you know, it just take me a little bit longer time than it would somebody else. But basically, if I take it to a shop, shit, it's gonna take them the same amount of time. I'm just gonna be honest. Either I do it quicker, or it'll sit at a shop for a day or two. And I know, hell, if I start on a car, I can get the car running the same day that I start on it. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I don't have to go to a shop and spend my money when I don't have to, because I know how to do all this stuff, y'all. Y'all got to understand that I tool apart. I I got my Cutlass running, my G-body Cutlass. I got it running before I took it to the actual shop to get it rewired, floors, new floors, all that type stuff that I had to do. Plus, I got my box Chevy running, the one I called Lil Baby. Yeah, so when I got that car running, I had to do the same thing. I had to do a fuel pump, which I knew what it was. And when I was having them issues all that time with it, before I actually fixed it up and everything, it was the intake. And the intake was stripped out from the carburetor bolt that goes down into the intake. So that was the whole problem with that bill right there. And it wasn't even the fuel pump that was going out on it. Well, it was the fuel pump at first. And when I got it crunked, that's when I ran into the other issues. I definitely know how to get a vehicle running. I definitely know what be going on with a car. I know what it is. Tapping stuff, y'all, is not gonna make stuff work. A lot of the time people tap starters and stuff like that, but man, when you're dealing with cars and motors and stuff like that, old school motors, sometimes you just know. A lot of people don't want to think it's the worst case scenario thing, but it's always the worst case scenario thing, y'all. I've been through it so much in my life, just like with a transmission slip. You know, people will be like, check the governor, go strain it, do this, do that, go add fuel, go add some more transmission fluids into it. If the transmission fluid is full, it don't shift, yeah, you probably can change the governor here or there and it might start back shifting, but 9 times out of 10, it's always the front pump going out in it. Especially if it's whining or anything like that, you can change out the front pump and you can get away with it. Just change that, you know. But, you know, if it's doing that and then it's slipping in certain gears, you already know you burnt a gear. You burnt the clutch up in it. So some things is just, you know, like some things you don't even have to do test runs and all that. Like I said, the test run that I did up in my Cutlass, I just put a clear fuel filter in between the gas line going from the pump to the carburetor. That indicates to you right there, if no fluid is pumping into that fuel filter, it's automatically not getting gas. So it don't have nothing to do with the timing. It don't have, which the timing is off on the car. I can say that it's off a little bit. Plus, you know, it can use a tune-up as well. But other than that, the car will run consistently. It won't shut off when it's on, none of that. It lets you out, it lets you press the gas, it lets you do all of that. But right now, it's just not getting fuel to the carburetor, because anytime I spray the starter fluid in it, it fires right up. Anytime I pour the gas in it, it fires right up. So what that tell you, only one question, one answer, is not getting fuel, you guys. So yeah, that's just something we're gonna have to deal with at home on our own time, because I don't have the time to even be trying to build on another car in a shop when I already have a car in the shop. I had 2 cars in the shop. I was building my Trackhawk. Now that is done. It ain't all the way done because I still got to get the interior and everything done to it. So that's still a work in progress, but it's out of shops and I can ride it right now. So I'm not finna put it back in a shop right now. And that's just that. Now, the next thing we're working on is this dunk build, this vert build, this 75 Caprice that I have. I have to make sure I can get this out the shop so it won't be wasting up time and everything. Well, wasting up space, not time. I gotta correct myself on that. Holding up space in somebody else's shop by being there, and I got parts scattered out everywhere. I got parts at PC getting rose gold. I got parts at Matt's shop. You know, I had parts at the powder coater, but he brought them back, and there's some more little things that we got to do to the powder coating parts that to make them flawless, you know. So it's just a work in progress, man. Nothing happens overnight, and that's just what it is, man. We're gonna get through it though. You know, I got my child coming. My child can come at any day now. So I just been at a consistent, trying to keep my mind focused and structured on that, and not worry about this other stuff. All this other stuff can wait, you know. If I can wait for everybody else to tell me, hey, this gonna take time, this gonna need time, then they gotta give me time to get myself all the way together for my child and everything like that too. So I don't put pressure on nobody else. I don't want nobody to put pressure on me too, because I spent enough money as it is with everybody. So definitely, man, that's just something I just wanted to put out there, man. When you guys, man, you got something serious like a child or anything coming, the child comes first, nothing else. I ain't putting nothing over my child right now. I'm just not, you know. So only thing gonna get put over on him is the bills that come to my house. That's just what it is right now, man. I'm finna focus on that. But like I said, I'm still trying to give you guys content in the midst of this process, and it's not really easy, but I'm making it work, man. I'm definitely making it work. Like I said, you guys get y'all tickets for that SCATPACK. 2021 WIDEBODY SCATPACK on 2020, and y'all have the chance to win this drop right here, man. Did a lot of upgrades, a lot of modifications done to this vehicle, and a lot more to come. Alright, make sure if you guys want to win this vehicle right here, man, make sure y'all hit the link in the description or pinned in the comment section, man. Get y'all tickets right now. Y'all don't want to miss out on it. We always got a crazy sale going on, so get in there, get a chance to win this bad boy right here, man. Custom. Yes, sir. Custom. Made it out here. He got his box Chevy out here. This matte box Chevy right here. And I got him old box Chevy. It's actually for sale. Actually for sale. Need a little TLC. I mean, it's a project for somebody. Somebody needs them a box. I think it's a low mileage car too. Just been sitting up for a long time. It's just been sitting up for a long time. I think he want like 45 for it. Yeah, I think he want like 45. And Big Dooley today, we ain't in the SCATPACK today. I honestly don't even like driving my Mopar cars. I don't know, man. I just really like my Dooley. I ain't gonna lie. Carlos, what's up, brother? Doing all right? Matt over here doing the hard work today, looming, the wiring. Doing all right?
Doing wonderful. How are you, man?
Man, chilling.
And I apologize for not getting with you last weekend. My AC at my house went out.
Man, it's always something, ain't it?
Fighting that all weekend before I got that stuff up and going again.
Oh yeah, nah, it's all good. My other guy, he gonna hit me up. He said, y'all ready for me to bring out mine back? He had at me in it yesterday. He had a real big green and black one. I don't know if you seen it on my story, if you've been on Instagram. Yeah. He got a real, he said he got an 8-inch lift. He said the only thing with his, he'd be nervous about driving it because it always break on him with that type of lift.
Big bikes, big problem.
Yeah, he told me don't go with no lift like that if I'm gonna do it.
But I got my motor home. I had a guy come want to buy my motor home, and I let him come look at it. I said, man, I ain't really trying to sell it, but you want to come look at it, make me an offer, go ahead. Then Janet got all upset, and so anyway, in the midst of showing him that Sunday, Janice started kind of like,
oh yeah.
I said, you know what we ought to do? She's been after me about going riding. I said, you know what we ought to do? I'm going to go ahead and get it out and get it cleaned up. I'm going to call Rell and see if him and his wife want to go.
Yeah, I can drive it.
Next weekend, we'll go.
We'll go somewhere?
Yeah, we'll go to East Texas, Jacksonville.
Okay.
And,
say no more.
Because my trailer's big enough to haul yours or mine, but not together.
Oh, okay, not together. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, if we need to get a trailer, if you ain't got one, I can probably borrow one from a buddy of mine. And when you got your dually, your trailer with your bike, and I'll get the motor home with my trailer and my bike.
Oh, because you gonna take the motor. Oh, okay. Yeah, do it the whole weekend. Yeah. What's up, bro? Man, you pulling up in this loud truck. This yours? Oh, I'm finna say. That sound good though. Oh yeah, no, I said, man, he probably was tired or something.
No, Janet called me at like 5 o'clock Friday afternoon. She said, baby, I just got home and it's 87 degrees in the house.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh
out there cooking, trying to get that car crunk, and I had to leave it alone. After a certain amount of time, man, I was out there about an hour, 2 hours, just burning up, cooking yesterday.
Running about an hour.
I think it needs that fuel pump, because even with me loading the gas in, it's still not catching enough to where it's fuel going through the fuel filter. Because remember, I put the fuel filter in between where the carburetor and the fuel pump is, so it's not releasing the fuel. It just feel like it's gonna need a new fuel pump, a new manual fuel pump.
Whatever it needs, it ain't no problem.
Yeah.
I have been really stroking this week, getting all this little dumb stuff out of here.
This little stuff.
Gold truck's done. This is done. That's done.
The dually. The gold dually.
Got to zip tie some stuff underneath the dash, and then it's all cranking, running, driving, everything. He just come a minute ago. He tripped out. He was like, "Man, you made all the brake lines, you did everything." Yeah, it's done. I worked a couple of late nights. I didn't go home last night. I didn't stay at work. I just been trying to really
get something knocked out, huh? So what you doing to this one? Wiring tail lights and stuff?
Custom built sequential tail lights for it.
Oh, so they came in.
Yeah,
They came in?
We smoked all the lenses.
Oh shoot.
And,
got them goodies.
Smoked all the side markers on it.
Mm-hmm.
Then we found a problem with the fuel system. This car runs great.
Mm-hmm.
Got out like really mashed on it. It was kind of layover. Come to find out they had some fuel lines kinked and had a bad pump. So I fixed all that now.
It get up.
Get up now. LS3 now talking.
Yeah.
So anyway, so all that's good. And then I got his other car down at JRA, that Nova. They're rocking and rolling on it. So I had to go get all the audio shit ordered for it. And now the audio stuff's on the way. This car's going to Whip Fest. This and the gray truck. You got kind of a matching pair. So I'm just finishing this up, putting the tail lights in it, and then they're gonna come get this one this evening. It's gone. Got the motor out of that one. I finally got all the clips in, so tomorrow I'm finishing that one. So man, I'm just, as you notice,
you clearing up.
I'm trying to
you clearing house.
I'm trying to get everything going, man. I'm trying to get everything going.
That red motor, is that from the Jeep?
The red motor is for that Brougham Cadillac.
Oh, for the Cadillac. It's back.
Yeah, it's back. We've been detailing it, getting it all lined up.
Okay. Oh shoot. Everybody about to hit the streets. Everybody about to hit the streets, man. Oh wait. They getting y'all right. Knocking everybody out. Everybody about to get some of that summer action in. I just got to get a game plan on probably my last little parts list that you need.
Order the KEEM this week. KEEM, it'll be here tomorrow or Monday. That's the only piece we were missing. We had a KEEM for that motor, but it wasn't.
Well, you told me the Holly.
We gotta make up our mind about the
Yeah, that's
fuel system. Yeah, we got some stuff to still figure out.
Yeah.
All the parts we need to build the motor. I got the bushings and stuff from QA1. So we're ready. Next week we're gonna start trying to get the motor together. That way it's on the station.
Don't stress yourself now. You know, knock your stuff out that you need to knock out here.
I just want to get some of it picked up. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of stuff in the floor.
As long as I got little knickknacks I can probably do over the house, I'm good. Honestly, I just want to get out there and have some fun in them side-by-sides, man. We need it. Take some of that stress off from me thinking about the child about to drop, so that'll be something good for me. You know, we finished up the little.
Y'all close, right?
Yesterday was the day we got the other surgery to remove everything. Yeah. Okay, so it can come. It can drop out at any given time.
Have they done a sonogram and all that yet?
What you mean?
Where they do the imaging of the baby and all that.
Oh, well, they keep trying to do, well, we have to do that on our own. Okay. The 3D imaging stuff, yeah, we have to do that on our own.
Well, I mean, y'all are, she's far enough along now.
Yeah, well, they was trying to see the face yesterday, but the placenta or whatever is still covering his face because he keep balling himself up.
I'm so happy for y'all, man. That's just so cool, brother.
But they said they can see a head full of hair. They said, golly, your baby got too much hair on his head.
I know where it got it.
Yeah, for sure. I kind of ain't really been thinking about nothing else but that. I've been getting the house all the way together, you know. I've been in Nebraska a few times.
Things that really matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The
Yeah.
things that really matter.
This truck got some money in it though. Damn dually. Man, I ain't gonna lie, boy. Whole frame on this joint been done. Oh. That's that candy. That's that candy brown that everybody going with lately, man. It's like a root beer type candy. You starting to see it on all the dunks and stuff now. That's everything. Damn, so a nice build though. Real nice inside. MTW Billy wheels. Oh, this thing been redone. Real nice build right here. Them MTWs. Shout out to my guy Martell, man. I gotta hit him up cause I'm definitely gonna need some for my 72 colors and probably my G-body. I got a little stuff, something I might hit y'all with, you know, dealing with the wheels that's on my G-body, man, because them new wheels, they just been sitting for a while. I might have to do MTW billets on that, on both them cars, you know. We'll see. Or we might just do forges on both. Since I got the Forger Connect now, and I ain't gotta pay them real high prices for the forges and stuff no more. So we're gonna just wait it out and wait on them to get built now. Done with that rushing and getting wheels that I don't really want. Gotta take what's up in stock all the time. So yeah, we're gonna go straight to the source, man. But this one got a little 350 in here, look like. The 350 small block in here. Eldebrock carburetor. QA1. Got some custom suspension A-arms on it. Airbags. Okay. Shoot. Look at that frame over there. That frame over there. Stop playing. Yes, sir. The dunk gonna be coming together really soon now. Really soon. But we got some stuff that on the frame that we're gonna smooth off a little bit more before it goes back together. Just some little imperfections and stuff like that, man. You know, when you sandblast these frames, man, it'll bring out more flaws than what you even saw when it was bare metal. So we definitely gonna get some little stuff together on it and just make it as smooth as possible. I ain't gonna say we're trying to make it seamless or nothing like that. We just trying to make it, the areas that's really gonna get seen, I want them to be as perfect as I can get them. I ain't studying no holes, man. I don't really care about holes being in them, cause we could have covered up some more holes, but bro, I don't really care about that. Like some of that shit you just ain't gonna see, and it just is what it is on some of this stuff, man. We ain't finna worry over that. No sir ski, no sir Bob, no sir Bob. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I really like cars, bro. I've been a car enthusiast ever since I came out the womb. My daddy had so many fast cars in his life. He built so many cars around me. And bro, it had me into cars just all my life, man. And that's just what I love to do. Like, I really just love cars, man. This is the stuff I like being around. This is the stuff I like doing. I like messing with them. You know, it's just, it's fun. So, yeah. And I don't want to make a headache out of something that I love so much. When I wrap everything up, I'm going to go down there and holler at this guy that had bought my dad's old car. He got a Malibu wagon. He had a dart block.
Come up a little bit.
He had a Malibu wagon that had like a dart block in it.
Okay.
And me and my cousin, we was thinking about making a race car out of that car.
Your dad's old car?
Yeah, it's my dad's old car. You know, just buying it back, you know, in memory of him.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, getting them things in, man. We're gonna check it out once he finish and wrap this thing up.
Brakes. Let off. Brakes. Let off. Right turn. There it goes. Left turn. Now turn the headlights on. Left turn. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now turn everything off, but leave the key on. Okay. Now hit the brakes. Let off. Brakes. Let off. Turn the headlights on. Brakes. Let off. Left turn signal. Cool.
Yep.
All works.
Yep, that's a nice touch right there. I just can't believe how fast he got this new interior in here done. Make this car look like a totally different car from the inside. The LS swap, shit, what I'm talking about, man. Don't play around with Matt. Don't do it.
Yeah, it's got to have that constant power. All right. Looks like we're gonna have to pop the back seat loose.
Nah, I ain't check it out laid down. Unless it was laid down when we came in here the other day.
I don't think so.
Shit.
Now,
You know how low this is? It sit on the actual pipes. You don't see it back here? Where the pipes start to bend in?
well, he's got to cut the pipes back and put some mufflers underneath the cab. They just cut it off. But no, that's all the way down. That's almost tires touching the bottom.
That's what I'm saying. I think it would go on down if that muffler weren't, I mean, if that exhaust weren't right there.
It's laying the frame. It's laying the frame. Good looking
That's a bad truck, bro.
Bad truck.
And by it being a dually, that what makes it even better.
Nah, but I had to do all the brake lines on it.
It's crazy how he didn't even have to put a tub in there because his hood sticks up so far to where the wheel won't touch.
All the stainless steel brake lines, I custom bent all those, put all the brake lines, did the power steering hoses, finished up some stuff with steering linkage. I had to rewire a bunch of stuff because, you know, the battery used to be up here. And so now, you know, I got where to get the key running, starting, turning the wheels, everything.
Man, that's unique.
My buddy did
The shocks that hold the hood?
My buddy that's got my Cadillac, he's the one that built all these control arms and everything. Shock mounts, upper and lower
I knew
control
those
arms.
was custom.
Yeah, it's all custom one-off stuff. He even 3D printed that wiring
The
cover.
C10
It says C10.
thing?
Yeah, he made that from scratch.
That's crazy.
So I just got to tie up some wires in the dash and put the glove box in it, and it leaves.
You know some good people when you putting together on some stuff like this, like them good people to know. The people that you got to hook up with,
You got to
like,
know fabricators, you got to know wiring guys, you got to know paint guys. Like in this business, you got to know a little bit of everything, and you got to know a little bit of everyone. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like to be able to do these big projects and the real custom.
this
stuff.
cold.
Yeah.
This cold.
Oh, this truck's sick. He gets the bed on it, it's all the way back. You know, but it's sad that, you know, he had this truck in the shop for 2 years being built and had to pull it out of the shop. And then we had to fix it, finish it. But just be jerking people around in line. And
I know.
you can turn the wheel with it all the way
So it
down.
won't hit the brake and all that?
No, it
The
clears.
master
It
cylinder?
clears. Like not all the way down, but like almost all the way down.
Yeah,
You
where he
roll
can
it.
still turn.
Yeah, you can still turn it.
The wheel is way in now that you said.
They're sucked way
They
in.
sucked in.
Like it almost looks funny if it's aired up from the front. But
Be real tiny.
It's just to be able to. So all I got to do is finish up heating up the dash line. We got everything working. I just got to clean up some connections and zip tie everything. He's got an LT4 that AMP is building for this.
Oh, for real?
And so we'll be putting a 10-speed in it and an LT4 and Hydro Boost brakes sometime probably first of next year once he gets all his parts together.
You're going to have to cut that
We'll cut the
middle piece
we'll cut
out.
the transmission tunnel out of it. So this is just phase one, you know, getting the truck to where it's running and driving. You know, we ain't got mufflers on it yet. We went from nothing to
Good, too. Went from nothing to something.
Yeah. So anyway.
Seems about right with everything that you've been getting in.
So yeah. Cool build.
You pulled your tires off? I just noticed that them was your wheels.
They've been on.
I didn't know you pulled your tires off.
For a year and a half. I was going to put them back on for Whip Fest this weekend.
Yeah, you like forget that.
I don't care about all that.
No, me neither.
You hit the hawk out?
I said I was gonna see. It just depends. I know Box Chevy King said he wanted to come up here. If he came up here, I said I'd go with him. But it's like my track hog right now is eating up the tires from the cut on it.
Trim that.
Yeah, I gotta trim it because both of them. You seen it? Yeah, but it's getting worse now since I took my wife on a ride with me. So
it's easy. I mean, like it wouldn't take 20-30 minutes to cut that.
Yeah. Bro, it literally looked like the batteries are floating. It don't look like shit holding them up, bro. What's holding it?
Brackets they sit in.
So it's a flat bottom on the battery where
But if you look down in there, there's tabs. The batteries lock in, and then it holds them.
I'm looking at it, I'm like, what the straps at? I thought they was going.
You look inside here.
Yeah.
You have 2 fingers.
That's what I was looking.
So the battery goes in like this, and then locks down, and then there's a bolt with a finger on the bottom.
Man, that's crazy, bro. For somebody to even think about something like that.
We wired all those up. Chassis grounds. Got good power for when you put all the air compressors on it for the air management system. We've got the tanks and everything already mounted, but we got to get some brackets made for the compressors. And
to hold it down while they got the tape.
this is all the air tanks. And then he's going to get some brackets made. The compressors will be down in here, underneath the air tanks, and then the air management will sit up here. And then we're going to do all hard aluminum lines. And all the lines real fancy. And then that's the fuel cell. When he puts the LT4, he's already got a fuel cell already built with the in-tank pump and everything ready to go. And right now, he's still got the old factory gas tank behind the seat that the old motor's running off of. But when he gets ready, boom, he's already built it. So a lot of planning to put a project like this together.
I've been wondering too, with me getting that Whipple, I'm gonna have to run probably 2 pumps now, right? Okay, yeah, because I know 1 pump can't do that on there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It might make more sense to buy a Rick's tank. It's got the 2 pumps already in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we know. Since we keep upgrading, we'll have to make a few
I know. Shit, but what we need to take back, I need to get on it too.
Yeah,
Shit.
we're just talking about like what, $130 gas tank? That's the only thing. The sending unit I can send back that way. We ain't spent a lot of money on fuel. Gas tank and a sending unit's all.
Hold on. What all them gas tanks be going to? That's probably only for a dump, huh?
Probably 71 to 75, I imagine.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it would fit this car. Like it fit quite a bit of stuff.
Okay. Nah, I was thinking because I was like, shit.
You could just
I got that 72 Cutlass, and I don't know if that gas tank is in there.
That's gonna be different.
Yeah, it might be different. I thought about that too because I was wondering at the house. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to run that gas.
That gas tank for that car is only $120.
Yeah.
I had to put one in 3 of them cars. Thibodeau's car got one, and Wayne's car got one. There's one for another. I put 3.
Yeah.
Like 71 to 75.
Because I'm thinking if that fuel pump is messed up, it could got clogged up too by some rust from that gas tank. Because that car got some rust on it.
You would be better off. You already having troubles. You know what I'm saying? Just do the fuel system. Brand new tank, flush the lines, put a new fuel pump on it, clean the carburetor, and you're done. Because if you don't do it that way, then what you get is that it's hit and miss. Like it's good today, and then tomorrow don't want to start.
Yeah.
It's too damn hot down here to be.
Yeah, I know.
Be out there, you know.
Honestly, I was just trying to get it running the driver so I can move it around. Honestly,
I just bring it up here next week. It won't take more than probably a day or so. Just to blow through the fuel system real quick. We'll drop the tank out. We'll check it. If it's clean, we'll reuse it. If not, you go to Summit and get one.
Yeah.
And then that car is running, driving. You can put the top down. You can take your wife out to dinner. I mean, it's a nice car.
Nah, it's a nice car.
You need to be driving it.
But it's some little holes in it.
So what? So what? It'll get its time.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, man. Like, don't get caught up because something ain't perfect, not enjoying it.
Exactly.
You still outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody can see that stuff.
I know, and what messed me up when I first had got it, the dude that was shipping it messed up the top on it. It wasn't a brand new top, but it was a brand new canvas top.
Right.
And shit, he messed it up just like with my Dunk one.
Well,
it was new.
The thing about it, man, and this is the only thing in the car culture that I'm seeing now that don't make no sense to me, is you got a whole lot of people that's ripping their cars all the way apart, going down the frame, trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
When you could just be outside enjoying your car.
Enjoying them.
You know, it ain't about what nobody else has got. It's just about what's good for you, you know? So why not enjoy and appreciate what you have? You can always do more. You can always spend more. But at least be outside enjoying the car.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'll speak from my car. I'm 5 years in.
Yeah. Now you want to ride though.
I ain't had an old school to jump in of my own in 5 years. But
me either.
I'm going crazy, you know.
Me either. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I was trying to do it with the dunk. I was gonna ride it the way it was and just put the wheels on it right then when it was silver. But
all that noise.
Yeah.
Now look at it. Now when it's done, it'll be fantastic.
Yeah,
it'll be top notch, you know. You can take that car anywhere.
I mean, I'm happy with what I did. Like, don't get me wrong. Everything that I done, I wanted to do. It just would have took a little bit more time, but we just knocked it out quick. Yeah, you know. So, I mean,
the thing about it is the biggest thing is what you've already gone through.
Yeah.
You know, buying the supercharger, building the motor, breaking the car down, doing all the mods, powder coating everything. Now we're just buying nuts, bolts. I mean, we still got stuff to buy, don't get me wrong, but like it will go back together so fast.
Yeah.
Make your head spin. You know, and I know everybody's waiting to see it. We're waiting to do it.
Yeah.
But like, literally that car will go from a frame and a bunch of parts to a rolling chassis in a week.
Yeah, I know. It's that easy.
And then we get the motor and transmission ready.
Put on it before the body even goes on.
That goes in the car. The body will be the last thing to go back on.
Yeah.
It'll have motor, transmission, fuel lines, brake lines, everything in the chassis done. And then the body sets on it.
Yeah. That's why I ain't been tripping. That's why I've been telling you really just knock out, because I know once it starts, it's going to be done quick.
Well, for us,
I'd rather get your headaches out the way.
You know, we got so busy and we've had a couple of cars up here that are, you know, came in right in the middle of all that. This convertible, that Cadillac out there. We just want to get everybody taken care of. You know, I don't want anybody to think that, you know, they're not a priority.
Exactly. I don't want nobody to think there's no favoritism going on. That's why I keep telling you.
Every car that came in the last 3 months, on the custom side of our shop, has snowballed into more problems than what we thought, fixing more things than what we thought. The customers added a few things, you know, like that Cadillac went from just rebuilding the motor to doing like a restoration. Yeah, so,
just like me. We came in to get the gas tank and everything running right, fuel, and we said, fuck it, we finna go crazy. Well, I mean, then 2 weeks later,
when you got somebody you feel like you can trust, right? And you know that there ain't no horse, no bad business, then you come up here and you see these other people get stuff done. You're like, dang, I wish mine looked like that. It can, and if you want to do it, better say something now. You know, so like that Cadillac motor there, every single piece on that engine, new. Every mount, every water pump, fuel pump, starter, power steering pump, like every single piece, motor mount string, everything's new. We found the factory GM burgundy paint, they call it GM red. It kind of matches top of his interior. The whole engine compartment, like this car is getting all satin black painted. So when it sets off in there, you can see the money you spend. Versus like, my car got a new motor and you pop the hood and like, don't look new. Now you pop the hood and it's like, what? You know, it looks new. Like there's pride in that. It's like, you know, we do a big ticket on somebody's car and the car is dirty. We'll have the car washed before they come and get it. Nobody wants to spend a big ticket.
And then get a dirty car back.
Nobody wants that. Like this car.
But I can say, within the mix of us doing my car, we knocked out like 4 cars in the middle of doing my car.
We pump out 12, 13 cars a week.
No, I'm talking about mine on giveaway cars. Come on, we done the Chevy at the same time. We done the OBS. We done the Cutlasses, both of them.
5?
Probably 5. 4. Yeah, 4.
4 giveaway cars, the donk.
And you still knocked out everything in here.
I mean,
we empty.
We're getting caught up now, you know. And like I told the guys, it's been a little slow on new work coming in, but it's almost like a blessing. Like I'm not tripping about that, because we had like when it slowed down, we had 1 to 3 weeks of solid work sitting here. So I don't care if nothing else comes in. Like I would rather sit here and look at an empty parking lot.
Well, you just got that Grand National in, so that's another big bill.
I got a red eye swap. I got another TRX motor in the back.
What the red eye swap going into?
That big green 4-wheel drive truck up front.
Oh, that. Oh, the one you said, dude, he just want to spend something.
Yeah, now he wants the 426 it. So.
For real?
Yeah, I got parts on the way for a full 426 build on the red eye motor.
Damn.
Ported heads, 426 stroker, big cam, blowers going to calm. Like he wants 1,000 horsepower when I drop it in that 3/4 ton pickup.
So he gonna use that one, or he gonna get another?
We're gonna use this one for a core.
Oh, okay.
And then we're gonna completely custom build it.
I
thought we were just gonna put the motor in. It's already a red eye with 24,000 miles. He was like, man, I would rather just have it brand new and custom.
Yeah.
Okay. But I got this one, and then I got another one that he ordered in from Georgia. He found a 9,000 mile TRX motor, transmission, and transfer case, and we're putting that in a 2025 Jeep Wrangler. As soon as the green truck's done, he bought a Jeep Wrangler with just like a 4-cylinder in it, and we're doing a Hellcat swap in there in the Jeep.
Oh, okay.
And then it's getting
kind of like CJ, the one he got.
Yeah,
he got a Demon one.
Yeah.
Well, Gladiator.
Yeah,
that was a Gladiator, not a Wrangler.
So,
but he had a Wrangler before. That's the one that blew up on him.
Yeah,
it caught fire. But them definitely fun.
I got a 58 Chevy truck coming in for a budget LS swap. Real good customer of ours. So yeah, you know,
you got some work.
We got lots of work. Like I said, I'm not bringing nothing else in until we get all the way caught up. Because I appreciate people when they get patient. You know, we get a little caught up, but then there's time to catch people up. You know what I'm saying? You just can't keep pushing stuff back. So with William being out for the last
over months.
This is the 4th week. That's slow.
And then, you know, before then he dealt with everything with the so it's been rough.
He actually was here yesterday. The doctor gave him an okay to come back to work. When he walked in yesterday, I kind of looked at him. I'm like, man, I know you need to come back to work, but can you really work? Because if not, I'm kind of paying you for
just
like, which I'll do.
Yeah,
I know he needs it. You know, he worked 3 hours yesterday. They called me this morning. So now we're hurting so bad. I'm like, oh, bro, you probably
relax.
A couple weeks away. We need some help with something. Let's take care of you. But you need to get strong and get healthy. You coming back 50%, 30%.
Ain't no reason to be here. Get 100% and then come back. You can knock out stuff and
and then we're all rolling. Because you know, a man down for us, especially you know my number 2 guy. There's some making up to do.
For sure. I know this guy gonna be happy when he rides.
Finish on, all that's done. I just gotta start this dash. We didn't take any of that stuff apart. And clips broken, little pieces missing. So
out the dash and stuff.
People that were working on the car, they didn't care about nobody. They just get somebody's money and tearing up their car. So much little
right. Carlos, you back here knocking stuff out. That's the man with the plan right there. You don't play with Carlos, right? They don't play with Carlos, boy. Hey, when I seen him pull that engine out that quick in that truck, that TRX, and had it back in, you don't play with Carlos. Carlos said he eat these mugs in his sleep.
He done pulled this one all apart yesterday. We waiting on the motor now.
Crazy.
Pull the whole motor, transmission, transfer case, everything out of it, one piece, and then set the motor out. Motor's all tore down, ready to go off the machine shop. One day.
Boy.
He's a beast on that stuff.
That's why I said, man, if you get just a 3-man army, boy, you'll be undefeated. That's all you really need.
All you need. Give me 3
good guys that's dependable.
3 of them. MF. Like, I forget who said that.
What?
What's that comedian guy's name? The crazy one? Older guy, like Italian, Puerto Rican guy. He's always on like Joe Rogan and stuff, but he's the one that made that famous Instagram reel. Just give me 3 MFers and I'll take over the whole
I don't know, but I just feel like this car need a red pinstripe or something.
Well, it's getting the Monte Carlo graphics on it.
So that's what it's missing. I'm like, it's just something missing on this car and I couldn't figure it out.
But what the problem is the guy that painted the car for him, there's a lot of flaws in the paint. And it's supposed to go back to get all fixed and touched up. There's tigers, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know.
Things that he wasn't happy with the paint, because when I did the interior, I ordered him the custom red stripe kit with the red and orange and everything. And I said, you want me to go ahead and put it? He goes, no, don't put it on yet. Let that guy
do what he got to do.
You know, and let him fix the paint, and then I'll put the stripe kit on. But I put on a bunch of these stripe kits. I'm pretty good at it. I did that one on Juniors, the black, the one that.
So the silver
kit on that car. But yeah, man, you know, it's just try to get as much done as you can do. I'm here in the AC. Man.
Oh yeah, man, it's definitely hot, but man, y'all, I'm gonna catch y'all a little bit later, or we might see y'all on the next one maybe.